Bureau Chief 19.
Chief 19.
I have a 2-story wood constructed residential building heavily involved with fire.
They tell you never to jump off the bridge, but firefighting is as close to jumping off the bridge as you can pretty much get.
It sort of gets in your blood, you know. I've said that all along that I don't know what else I would do besides volunteering.
It's just a way of life. It's in your blood. It's how it's always been. It's been like that for years, and it'll never change.
When your pager went off, regardless when it was, you went.
It doesn't matter what time of night it is. For most of us, we're just gonna jump up and go.
When they call 911, they're gonna get a piece of fire apparatus with properly staffed people to solve their problem. Not only a fire, but a medical emergency or whatever the emergency might be.
As soon as that bell goes off, don't matter what it is. As soon as that goes off, it ticks something inside of you.
You have to be a jack of all trades to be able to, you know, because people, when they call 911, they expect you to get stuff done.
They just think, oh, the people run down, they get on the fire trucks and go like that. But there's a lot behind the scenes that people do not realize.
I like when that moment goes off, like you gotta make a decision that instant. Like you gotta know what you're doing.
It's putting your life on the line, but it's a way to give back to the community.
That's how I feel. I'm giving of my time to the fire service and benefiting the community.
Everybody thinks we're a career department, and it's not. You know, we're out in the street, we're doing this for nothing, just for the pure satisfaction, and we love to do it.
I don't think the community realizes that. They just think we're paid here.
Well, it isn't. It's volunteer.
If it wasn't for tradition, the fire service wouldn't be half of what it is. And if it wasn't for the guys having pride in what they do, no matter if you're a career volunteer, the pride is what it pushes us to do better and be better at our jobs.
I think integrity in a fire service is huge. Just, you know, you making the slightest mistake out there on the fire ground can lead to huge implications.
And the whole reason I do this is because I like to help people. I like to help people when they need help.
I get the biggest satisfaction from getting on that truck, going out and doing it for nothing, and coming back with that sense of pride that, hey, we made this situation better, or we helped this person out, or maybe we couldn't help us out, but we did our best to do it.
I like seeing people smile when we show up if something's going wrong. That's my rush. I like doing that.
Fire and ice are uncomfortable separately or together. Nobody knows why firemen are firemen. Not even they could tell you why. Wives hate the hours, kids love the noise, fire and ice. Any day at the firehouse, the bell from hell puts the dispatcher on the horn with a tenement tinderbox address, into bunker pants, rubber turnout coat, grab the mask and go. Minutes later, you're on site. As others run out, you go in. You'll need all you can carry. The 4-pound axe, a 6-foot hook, the Halligan pry bar. In the scary dark with heat eating your ears, you are gouging out and tearing loose and pulling apart, gulping air and tasting black. Your windpipe is closing and you've lost track of which way is out. Is it really worth it? Your air is low. Inside your mask, you're throwing up. There's a searing ember down your neck, torn gloves exposed. You've had minutes of exhilaration on the bouncing rear mount of a screaming 100-foot sea grave, hours of using all you've learned and learning more, search, rescue, ventilate. Eventually it's over and out. You're smoke-smudged and sleepless and wrung out. But the raging blaze that wanted to consume adjacent buildings did not, because you were there. Nobody outside your world can ever know this feeling. In any other uniform, you get streets named after you for killing people. In this one, you risk your life to save people until one day you run out of chances, and yet there is no third way that you'd ever leave this job, and you're doubting even God knows why. Now you're back at the station house, and you've unstuffed your nostrils with soapy fingers. You can almost breathe again. Is it worth it? Oh, yes. Firemen cry, but only briefly. You're out of the shower now. Most of the grime and some of the cynicism are down the drain when you hear a strangely familiar voice saying, "It is worth it. It is worth it." And you're hearing this voice, and there's nobody there but you. It's a quiet voice from nowhere saying, "For salvaging things and people from flames, I have to rely on your hands."